Hi, welcome to the training of creating a website using HTML and CSS. So in this video we are going to complete the form, which is this is the final form, and this form we have created in last 3 videos. So now we have to add some CSS to the remaining elements of the HTML. So now what we have to do is we have to go for, this is the left division, and this is the right division. So we have to give some CSS, then we would able to differentiate. So in the registration form, as you know that this is the right and this is the left, right? So now we have to give dot left, this is the class name, and this class should have the width of, for say example, 50%, because both of the division should be 50-50, right? And let me check. Yes, and one more thing is color should be white. White color. So now this is white, and one more thing, we have to give the H4 tag to font weight to normal, right? So now this would look good. And now one more thing, after adding the color, we have text align right, and then after we have to give some border, but border should be to the right. Why? Because we have a line on the right side of this, right? So border right should have, for example, 2 pixels, solid and white, right? So now if you will see, you will find out that we have a border to the right side of the text, and text is aligned to the right. And then after we have to float left. Why? Because we also want to add one more division to the same. Yes, so in order to make it float left, if we have float left, then we could able to adjust the other division over here, right? So now we come to the titles. Titles means these are the titles, technologies, platform, and we have to give some CSS to all of them. TITLES, titles. We actually given the class name titles over here, right? So now to the titles we have to give some padding, for example, and padding right. Why? Because we have the line on the right side, so we needed some padding. So for say example, the padding right is 15 pixel. So now let's see. Yes, this is pretty sweet. And now the next thing is now we have to give some CSS to the right side, means right side, right? Here is the right class, so we have to add this class dot right, and what we have to, this should also be float right, and then after we have to add some text align center, text align left, so that this would be attached to the line. But what we found is that this is going down. So why? For example, we are giving some width to it, 50%, and let's see. Again, this will not go on the top. Why? Because we have to keep it somewhat smaller than that. So now this is on the position which we want, right? And next is we also have to give some font, actually we have to give the color should be white, and now that has been implemented, so this is white. And then after we have to work on the next thing, which is drop down, right? Dot drop down, and in the drop down we have to give some background color, for say example black. And if you will see, you will find out that this is black, and also we have to give some color of the text, which should be white. And now this is not implementing white. Why? Because spelling is not right. So this is absolutely fine. And we also have to give some width to it, and even needed to give some border radius. So width should be, for say example, 100 pixel, and also border radius, for say example border radius is 4 pixel. So now if you will see, you will find out that this is looking great. Okay, and you are also looking at looking here that this is also on the right side. Why it is so? So let's see. In the final output form, yes, that is also on the right side. Okay, when we shall give some padding to this thing, break, and then after that would always, for example, we are giving break, and break, right? So this is now on the better place. Here we have to give one more br tag. Yes, and here also needed. Okay, that is pretty fine. And one more thing is that this drop down, after this drop down we have the input file, right? Input type file, because we also have to give the file type equal to file. This is the selector. Actually we have the input type file, so we also want to give it CSS. So how we will mention this? We will write the attribute name and then after mention the type equal to file. So then we shall give some CSS to it. So here also background color is black, and text color is white. Same here, border radius is 4 pixel, and we also have to give some width to it, but width should be larger than that. For say example 200 pixel, and then let's see. Okay, that is pretty fine. Now we have to work on the buttons. So button, and we have to give some padding, for say example 10 pixel, then after border radius, so for say example 5 pixel. Now let's see. Yes, these are absolutely fine. So now we also have to give some remove the border from it. Border, for say example 10 pixel, 0 pixel, and now let's see. Okay, this is pretty sweet. And now we have to give some padding to it. Padding already given. Background color, background color should be hash bdcfd0. Now let's see. Okay, that is pretty fine. And of course we have to give some width, width width, and width should be, for say example, 140 pixel. So now let's see. Yes, that is similar to the original form. This is original form, and this is the form which we are going to create right now. And we can also change the font family, but for now this is fine. So of course we have created the, and you can also give some, yes, that's it. So this was the coding that we have done for creating the form. So you can pause the video and write this code to your files and implement all those, so that you could able to practice each and every step. And if you are facing any problem, please let me know. So these are the CSS which we have completed in 2 videos. Hope you got the concept of creating a form. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the links of my video courses are below in the description, which are absolutely free. So in the next video we would learn new and wonderful things. Please subscribe this channel firstly to get the information of updated videos. In the comment section you can write your feedback about the video, and also write your queries if you have any. Have a nice day ahead.